Hey everyone, it's Wingspan TT from TopTierTactics.com. I am back against SoCal Ryan 81, so I'm just going to assume. See, this is not the kind of screen name you want in real life. I mean, I know where he lives, Southern California. I know his fucking name is Ryan. I know what year he was born, 1981. So this pretty much like all the rules of not getting your identity stolen online. Um, yeah, then that is not how you want to roll, SoCal Ryan. Here's Bagalina. Oh, yep, he's just talking to the wrong person. Sorry, bro. Get out of here. No, yep, yes, I figured that out already. Um, if my mom would scream at me if my screen name was, well, I'm not going to say what the equivalent would be exactly. But you get the idea. I don't need you guys hunting me down in real life. I've had my creepy run-ins with people before. Um, you know, fans, quote-unquote fans. And then they find out where you live, and then they're like buying you stuff that you don't exactly should own, and there's all, yeah, it's just a big mess. So anyway, I've had my fair share of this. I could play Ether Adept, but when you do that, you have to just return it to your hand. So I'm gonna ride this one out. I don't really have anything for that I can play. I have no mill. I'm going to turn 3. I'd be in a pretty bad position here. I just have a feeling he's just gonna set that time warp combo on turn 5, so I gotta keep my counter magic ready. I don't have anything to play until I get 5 mana, and then I can archive trap him. I can even hard cast it. 13 decks, 13 cards into his graveyard. I love it. And then once I do that, if I do archive trap at the end of his turn, and then I can play body double next turn, take something juicy as library. Let's get the Howling Mine into play. I do have counter spells, so it can't screw me over too hard. Oh shit, I can't. Oh, see, I'm not thinking. I should have done the archive trap at the end of his turn. Maybe he'll play a really cool creature, then I can counter it and then body double it. Maybe. You never know. He's up at 9 cards now, so unless he plays something, he's gonna have to discard. Let's see, what is it? Anything good? Please search your library so I can play archive trap for free. Alright, he's gonna disperse Howling Mine. So he got a free card out of it, but then he has to use the card to bounce it. I could see that, going either way. I wouldn't really do that, but basically he's gonna draw an extra card now because he made me waste it. I wonder if he's gonna like counter it now. That'd be pretty funny. Fuck it, I'll just let it go. I just want to archive trap him at the end of his turn. I have 6 cards in hand. He has 7. Let's see what else I got. I got Unsummon. I can return a creature. This guy looks like that creature from Prometheus, doesn't it? Doesn't this look like that guy from Prometheus? Anyone who saw Prometheus can verify that. Is he going to pass his turn? Doing nothing? I'm going to archive trap him. Is he going to counter it? He's got to think real hard now. Alright, cancel. Alright. I guess I could have waited for one more land to like safeguard it, but I kind of want to get the counter magic out of his hand. He's only got like 2 cancels, 2 mana leaks. Now I can drop this shit on him. Yeah, take 7. Let's see, anything good? Nope, nothing I can steal. He has like no creatures in his deck, I guess. That makes sense. Howling Mine, get that into play. And let's go. You know what? I should have seen him. The fact that he's just sitting on so many lands is pretty much just saying, I have a counter spell, just play your archive trap. But at the same time, at least I made him play at the end of his turn. Maybe he would have countered like the Mind Sculptor, Howling Mine. So he's gonna play. What is he doing? What is he dispersing? Future Sight. I can't let him play Future Sight. That is non-negotiable. Does he have mana leak? Nope. Future Sight is just absolutely too powerful in this kind of setup. He'd be getting access to all these cards I don't want him to have access to. Just really, really powerful, and I'm drawing lots of cards now. So let's see, which card will he let me play? Jace's Phantasm. Yes, it's a 5/5. Alright. No reason to play Thought Scour now. I do have Body Double. He still doesn't have any creatures in here, does he? Okay. And I'll just Thought Scour at the end turn. I'll keep my options open. If he plays a spell, I'll Thought Scour him in response. I might draw a counter spell, so that would be good. Let's see, 8 mana. What's he got? Please don't have the mirror. Please don't have the mirror. I don't have any responses to that. I guess I need to draw into the Royal. He's going to play Archaeomancer and get back some spell from his graveyard. So what would he possibly... He'd probably take Bribery. I'm going to laugh when he takes Bribery. He knows now there's nothing worth bribing in my deck. My creatures are all paid very well, and they're not going to fall for his Pot de Vin Bribery from this guy. He's taking Time Reversal. Really? Shit. Oh, shit. That counters my deck, doesn't it? Okay. I see how this goes. So time reversal makes everyone shuffle their hands and libraries together and into a big happy thing and then draw 7 cards. Is he really going to counter this when he's going to play time reversal next turn? Oh, he's going to repulse my creature. Okay, fine. When he plays time reversal, I'm going to unsummon his creature though, so that it goes back into his deck and he doesn't get to keep it on the board. Not that it really matters. See, there's like absolutely no point in milling him now. What I really just need to do is get creatures on the board. I guess I could steal a copy of his Azure Mage. That would give me a pretty big advantage in the long run. I could play Ether Adept and bounce his creature, and then what is he going to do? Replay it, and then take some other card back, and then he's not going to play Time Reversal. So no, I'm just going to leave the 1 mana open for Unsummon. So I have Body Double 5 mana, Jace's Phantasm 1 mana, and then Unsummon. Alright, I like this. Alright, so I'll play the Jace's Phantasm first, because that's what he's expecting. Then I'm going to play the Body Double. And I'm going to steal his Azure Mage, so I can draw lots of cards later. And then I'm going to pass. And he's going to Time Reversal because it's in his best interest. He's down to 34 cards. And I'm going to be like, oh, you're not going to keep your guy. The other thing with Time Reversal is keep in mind that when you play Time Reversal, it benefits the player who has the least cards in hand. Because basically, oh, he's casting the Bone Wand. Well, shit. Okay, that's going to be trouble. That's going to be absolute trouble in the long run. Hydro Surge, Hydro Surge this thing and burn off that thing. Bone Wand, I'm going to have to into the Royal the Bone Wand. Fine, he kills the guys. Everyone's who said Bone Wand's bad. Bone Wand's pretty good. But it's slow, it's very slow. He's got to have to... Why would he attack? I can still block. Yeah, yep. I'm like, just because it has no power doesn't mean I can't block. Okay, very good. I got a counter spell, which I could see myself countering his Time Reversal now. There's absolutely no reason I would let him do that. Might as well Mind Sculpt him while I'm at it. I'll Thought Scour him first. Okay, draw the extra cards. I gotta leave 3 mana ideally open. Definitely can Mind Sculpt him. Down to that. I have 5, so he's gonna be down to 23 cards. He's gonna think he's so smart when he goes to Time Reversal. Nope. That said, if he can cast lots of spells, he's got 7 cards in his hand. If he can ramp this thing up, I'm in a lot of trouble. He'd have to ramp it up pretty fast though, because he's down to 23 cards. And I have some ways to slow him down a little bit. He's just drawing card after card after card. He just needs to get like 3 or 4 counters on this thing for it to be absolutely dangerous. So I need to draw him into the Royal very quickly, or I need to find some other way to take advantage of the situation. If he gets his whole deck back, I'm going to be in real trouble. Alright, Sphinx Bone Wand. He's going to look at the top 2 cards of the library. Fine. Now this thing has 2 counters. That's going to have 3 counters. This is going to have 4 counters. And then I'm dead. So I need to do something about that. He's down to 20 cards, though. Good situation for me overall. We're drawing 2 cards a turn. I get 2 extra cards to possibly mill him with. And here's the Panoptic Mirror. This cannot happen. If he gets this, he wins the game. So I'm just going to counterspell it. If he has Time Walk, if he's got Writer Replication, he can't mana leak me. I have the 3 mana. I know for a fact that there's no counter in his deck that costs 2 mana. Only Jace's deck has the straight 2 mana counter spell. Alright, so there we go. Now he's got to play something else, or he's going to have to discard. Disperse. What is he going to disperse? Okay, fair enough. I would have done the same thing. Put me on short clock. He's going to do 3 damage to me. Look, this thing is getting very dangerous now. It's got 3 counters on. Next spell he plays is going to do 4 damage. Absolutely disgusting. He's going to attack, of course. Makes sense. I need to get counter magic. I don't have any more counter magic. He's going to win. I think he's going to win this. If I can bounce, if I get into the Royal, and I can... Oh, well, speak of the fucking devil. Okay, so what I'm going to do is keep this in my hand, alright? Because I want to play it in response to him using that, because I need to get this off the board. So I'm going to play my Phantasm. Okay. And go. If he plays 2 spells, though, I don't know. I just need to absolutely reset this thing. This is absolutely gross. What is he going to play? What's he going to play? What's he going to play? I'm like so nervous now. Now he's thinking he's just going to win with pure damage, which is very possible. He's going to repulse this thing. He's only got 6 mana left after that. So this would be a very good time to Into the Royal this thing. I know I'm still going to take the 4 damage, but at least it'll get reset, so he's going to have to replay to get all the counters. I don't think he's got to cancel. He has a mana leak, probably. Yep, I am going to play the 3 mana. Does he have 2 mana leaks? It's possible he has 2 mana leaks. But I will pay the 3 mana. Here we go. Oh shit, he's doing extra damage now. Alright. Is he going to do it to me? No, he's just going to burn me down. Okay. And now this thing goes back to my hand. Alright, very good. Very scary. I'm very scared. He can't play the Bone Wand again. What? Look, that Phantom counter over there. Is it there? Nope. Okay. Very weird. And now he gets his tokens. So the tables have turned very quickly. He's down to 17 cards. There's definitely cards I could draw next turn, though, that would end this game. If I get 2 more Mind Sculpts, if I get, I don't know. There's a lot of cards I could get that could win. I do have the Unsummon, which could save me. I can use Ether Adept to return one of these tokens to his hand. So he's not going to beat me. Oh, shit. This is nice. All right. Very nice. So 4 mana. Okay. 4 mana to play Dreamborn Muse. Okay. 3 mana, that's 7 to bounce this up. I could bounce the Archaea, but then he's got like all kinds of cards he could play. Then he's just gonna use the reset. Dreamborn Muse. Alright, I'm gonna play Dreamborn Muse. There's no question about it. I'm playing that card. I'm absolutely sure that he's gonna play the Time Reversal soon. So there's no point to bouncing the Archaeomancer his turn. It's just gonna give him the advantage. So I'm gonna play the Ether Adept. I'm gonna bounce one of the tokens. So that there we go. Token disappears. Tokens cannot go to your hand once they're in your hand. That's it. They go to La La Land. They get exiled. I'm going to keep 2 land open, so he thinks I could possibly have a counterspell. I do have an Unsummon, though, and I greatly expect that he is going to now cast Time Reversal. He's going to get milled for 7 cards down to 10. If he doesn't cast it this turn, though, he's in a world of hurt. I would definitely cast Time Reversal if I were him. Time Warp. Oh, he's going to play an extra card, an extra turn first. All right, makes sense. Just so you know, I definitely don't have a counter magic spell. Just want him to know. I didn't want him to possibly think that I'm going to counter spells. Once he plays Time Reversal, he's going to be in a much better position. Time Reversal. So this is actually quite brilliant because now he gets... so I'm going to lose all the cards in my hand anyway, so this is why I'm now going to unsummon the I guess this guy's worse. I'm going to get rid of this guy. The Archaeomancer is not bad as long as it's in play, although it could be bad. Yeah, you know, this Drake is not as dangerous in the long run. The Drake is not as dangerous, the 2/2 Drake. I'm much more afraid of Archaeomancer, and there we go, I draw 7 cards, and he goes back to 45 cards in his deck. And he gets his extra turn. So it's actually a really good combo on his part. Play Time Warp first, and then play Time Reversal, because then he gets to benefit from Time Reversal first. Usually the problem with Time Reversal is you play it, then your opponent gets all their lands untapped and has 7 new cards in their hand. I have a pretty good position, but now this thing's a 1/1. What's he playing here? I can't see anything. Why does it do this? Bribery. Okay? There's nothing in my deck that's worth stealing. He's going to get a Jace's Phantasm or maybe a Dreamborn Muse, which he would definitely not want to put on the board. I specifically don't put a lot of large creatures in here because I never get to play them. Body double, there's no creatures to use on body. He's going to play Archaeomancer, okay? Okay, fine. And then what is he going to get back? I'm so confused. There's so many things happening. Is he going to get Talrand's Invocation back? Alright, fine. Then he gets Talrand's Invocation. Okay. Very good. And he gets some tokens. And now his tokens are bigger than my tokens. How many cards are in his graveyard? A lot. He's got a pretty decent amount in his graveyard. But I do have ways to balance this stuff up. Ether Adept, which I somehow drew again. I'm just going to take the 2 damage, go down to 7. He could have a mana leak with 2 lands on tap. But if I play Ether Adept, bounce one of the tokens, have it into the Royal and the other token. Alright, we're all going to get milled. Yay! What did I lose? Okay, nothing crazy. Let's see. Could play a Phantasm. Yeah, I'm going to Mind Sculpt him, play the Phantasm, and then play the Ether Adept. I think that's a good idea. Because, you know what, some people are like, oh, you should do some of this stuff later, element of surprise, but the reality is, I'm not in a... Yes, now is he going to counter? You don't have a counter, you have a mana leak. Why does he do it when I know he... here's the thing with mana leak. You could do this to deny people mana, but usually it's not worth it. It's basically, when you do that, this card reads 1/1 blue, target player pays 3 mana. Alright, so that's not really a powerful effect. So he just got milled. There's anything in his graveyard worth taking? I guess I could take Archaeomancer and then get back my own Mind Sculpt? That's not a bad idea. Or I could play Ether Adept. There you go. And have the option to use Into the Royal if I want to. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Bounce one of these guys. So now I have 10 attacking power on the board. He has less. I'm going to I'm going to attack. He's down to 29 cards, which is interesting. He's definitely in a position here where he'd have to lose creatures attacking. I guess I should have attacked with these guys too, or at least I should have attacked with the Ether Adept. It has no purpose once it's in play, so I might as well force him to block and lose some damage. I really should attack, and now I can use the Sphinx of Lost Truths if I want. I do have Into the Royal, so I could return like he's gonna be fishing for that combo too, and the fact that it's not in his graveyard makes me nervous. That means Panoptic Mirror is somewhere in these 21 cards or in his hand somewhere. There's no way he's gonna play without some kind of like protection for it. Followed Footsteps on my guy, so that every single turn he'll get a copy of it and return a creature to my hand. If I were him, I would have put Followed Footsteps on Archaeomancer, and then every single turn he can return Time Warp or Bribery to his hand and get infinite turns. Okay. Should I let this happen? I could Into the Royal in response. There's no point. I could do it now, I could do it later. It doesn't matter when I do it. So I'll let him spend the mana. Let him think I have a counter spell too. Now he's like, shit, he paused the timer. Can you stop that every card? No, I am putting this on YouTube. My fans want to see it. Just so you know. Just so he knows. Sorry, blame the fans. They are jerks. You're not jerks. I just have to say it. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Into the Royal my own guy at the end of his turn. I'm not going to draw the card. I just want to get this out here so I have the extra mana. He loses his enchantment. I get to play Ether Adept again and bounce one of his little critters again. I get milled down to 20. Oh shit, the mill count is actually quite close. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to play Ether Adept. Oh, I could just tap his guy and just attack. I wonder if he has any kind of defense for that. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Crippling Chill on this thing. Alright, and attack for 10. Hopefully win. I do have a counter spell, so if he's got some kind of way to avoid this, then, if he doesn't have a way to avoid this, I'm going to attack with the Dreamborn Muse, too. I'm going to just attack with everything. Just attack. Alright. Hopefully this wins. SoCal Ryan, what have you got, man? Show me what you got, bro. Hydro Surge. Should I counter it? Yes, I'm going to counter it. And I have enough cards. He's going to play Hydro Surge again. Okay, fine. So he doesn't die this turn. He could definitely die next turn, though. Of course, he could also get an infinite combo next turn. So, he's going to block. Let's see, is he going to block anything? There we go. He's going to block there. He's going to lose his Archaeomancer. Take you down to 3 life. I probably should have known he had more than one Hydro Surge. He is going to get milled, though. Even if he gets infinite turns, he could lose in fewer than infinite turns. I'm absolutely certain he has infinite turns now. Nope, Panoptic Mirror is in the graveyard. Yes! I got saved! Alright. He gets the Sphinx Bone Wand, which is going to give him some kind of burning capability. He's going to have to do a lot more than that. Fog Bank, not going to be good enough, bro. And if he passes his turn, I'm tapping the Fog Bank. Crippling Chill on your Fog Bank. It can't block. It can't block SoCal, Ryan. I don't care if you're from SoCal or NorCal, Calgary, or fucking California. I can't think of any other place to start with Cal. Calvin and Hobbes. Okay, it doesn't matter. He loses his turn. He's tapped out. What, has he got another Hydro Surge? I don't think so. I kind of want to deck him. I feel like when you have a deck like this, like, is there anything worth, like, using this on? Can I, like, no, Hedron Crab. Any creatures worth taking a hit? So you had a better draw the second time? Yeah. And, you know, East Coast is always better. Oh my god, I'm just gonna unsummon this thing just for the hell of it. Do I have Archive Trap in here? I could Archive Trap. Nah. I'm not going to troll him. I'm just going to be a gentleman and attack with everything. Everyone on Wingspan TT from TopTierTactics.com. I hope you enjoyed this video. youtube.com/wingspantt. All right, and I hope you enjoyed this match against SoCal Ryan with Dream Puppets. I'll see you next time here and on TopTierTactics.com. Cheers.